Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya if you're new. And today I prepared another episode of my coloring updates. So the first kind of clip is from Mother's Day. Every Mother's Day, we have a tradition with my kids and my husband. We go to Little Tokyo here in Los Angeles. Now that I moved, it's a bit further. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from where I am now, but it used to be closer. But anyway, every year on Mother's Day, I make everyone go to Little Tokyo because I'm obsessed with Japan. And there's a Japanese bookstore there called Kinokuniya, which has amazing stationery, and they actually have Japanese coloring books. And it's just one of my favorite stores. So I go there once a year on Mother's Day. So this year, I wanted to film last year. It's so funny, a little clip for you guys, but I chickened out last year. So this year I finally filmed a little clip. So I'm going to take you in there with me just to kind of show you for fun. And let's get into the episode. So here's the store, Kinokuniya. That's the sign there that you see. This is the bookstore. It's awesome. These are my kids right there. They're excited to look at all the different things. The front part of the store is kind of like a gift shop area, basically. And there's stationery items, washi tape, stamps. Now I'm walking to the back of the store. There's cookbooks and all kinds of stuff, but the back of the store is where the coloring book section is, and it's only like one bookcase. So you can see there the Flower Fairies, the Japanese version of it. You have the reverse coloring book, the Japanese version. So I'm just looking through the shelves, showing you kind of like a small selection of what they have. That's the Dollhouse coloring book. Colors Make You Happy. The April coloring book, the Japanese version. And some other cool, that's the strange coloring book that Coloring with Kay always talks about. Disney, they love Disney in Japan, so there's a bunch of Disney coloring books. And down here, that's a Tsum Tsum coloring book. And that's the postcard coloring book that Coloring with Kay always shows. And this section is cool because these are coloring books that are less known to us on YouTube. I think they're more like local kind of coloring books, so more of like a Japanese theme. Here I am showing you some of their Kuretake watercolors, and they have some Ganzi Tambi products there, so that's kind of cool. And some gel pens, jelly rolls, and stuff like that. So yeah, we had a blast in Little Tokyo, and I ended up getting from that bookstore just this book. And I will hopefully do a flip through. I don't think I saw one of this online, but yeah, I got this book there. It's not a postcard book, surprisingly. Just a smaller book. I've seen it here and there around on some people's channels, but I don't know if I did start a page. I don't know if I saw a flip through, but I also did that little deck. But yeah, So I did get that one. And then at there's a Japanese grocery store downstairs. So I got these two from there. Actually, they're from two different grocery stores. This is just a little dish. I just think it's so cute. And I got a mug, also from one of the grocery stores, and I'll show you. They just have such cute things. So it has like a little, it's just a mug, but it keeps your drink warm. So it kind of looks like this. So this you put on top to kind of keep it warm, so it doesn't escape, all the steam doesn't escape while you're, and I like to drink like a hot drink when I'm coloring, so just thought I would show that to you. So that was our little trip to Little Tokyo, and I hope you kind of enjoyed those little clips. It's we really have a fun day. Honestly, Mother's Day, it just makes it that much more special because we get like a Japanese drink. I always get this matcha latte when I get there, oat milk matcha latte. And there's matcha ice cream, Japanese food. So it feels like going to Japan. I've never been to Japan. I would love to go one day. It's my dream. But until then, I have Little Tokyo on Mother's Day. This is another thing that I wanted to show you guys. And this is in Symphony of Cute Animals. I recently got this for Mother's Day, part of my Mother's Day gift. I told my husband like what I wanted, and he got it for me from my kids, you know. So anyway, I wanted to tell you guys that I am working on a blend here, and I have black, and you know, you layer them. So like I have black, Indothyronine blue, this is Prismacolor, Copenhagen blue, peacock blue, aquamarine, light aqua, and this is unfortunately a color that has been discontinued. I believe it's Deco Aqua. See, this is the original Prismacolor, how it looked. This is an antique, guys. Part of my original set that my dad gave me ages ago. I believe it's Deco Aqua. And Doodle and anyone else who has this and you're worried about it running out, it's a shame that they don't bring this back. There is another color, let me get it, from the, what is this called? The Brutfuner macaroon set. So the color ice green is similar. It's not as light, but it's similar. So just wanted to, I don't even have the name. I think it's Deco Aqua because unfortunately I sharpened it from the wrong part. But anyway, what I wanted to say about this is that what I should have done to save me some time is base this with Inktense. I should have based this a little bit with Inktense. Not all the way up here. I would have left this white to really, you know, leave this, give it a good contrast. But I should have based at least, you know, up till here with the Inktense. That would have saved me some time of pencil work, because it's a lot of layering that I've been doing. It's not a big deal. I just wanted to mention that. Basing with like Inktense or watercolor pencil underneath your pencil can save you some layers. You know what I mean? So just wanted to show that one to you. So it ended up looking like this, in case you're wondering. And I did do a little blue on the bottom of the ducks so that when I color them white or yellow or whatever, it'll have a little blue tinge under the water. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw my video about fine liners. I didn't title it like that. Maybe I should change the title. But I'm going to link it below about how I shade with fine liners. But today, right now, I'm going to show you a little bit of that. So basically, with when you have like really little details, instead of using pencil, I use the fine liner for shading because it's much easier instead of sharpening all the time and pressing really hard. It's just easier with a fine liner. So I'm going to show you this book. I know you're going to ask me is Story of Pandora. And I showed this in a haul not that long ago. And I started this when I got it a while ago, a long time ago, but I'm working on it, you know, in stages. So you see these leaves here and here and here. And so now I'm working on them in here. So I'm going to bring you in closer. Now what I did was I just used my water-based marker to do aqua on not the whole leaf, but I leave a little bit of white on the top. So most of the leaf I did with that, and I left a little bit of highlight on the top. Then I go in with, let me bring you in here, with a green highlighter, fine liner. And I'm going in, see where the shading is. I'm just doing it at the base of the leaf. And if it's hidden by another leaf, so you kind of do the shading at the base there. Like this. And then I'm going to show you the next thing I did. This one is a little bit lighter. These are the Staedtler fine liners. I have other fine liners that I need to use as well, but I don't use them as much, but I'll show them in a minute. You see how this one is a little bit lighter, so I go on top of that a little bit. And I'm still leaving a little bit of aqua. See, I'm not covering the whole water-based marker that I did. And then I am taking, in this case, I use this so much. I have another one because I use this color so much. It is called Light Green 221 by Karen Dash. It's the Super Color Soft. It's a watercolor pencil. And I love this color so much. So what I do here after I did the aqua is I'm just doing the edge a little bit. So you see, that's it. Let me go a little bit here with the lighter. So when you have like really, really small details, use fine liners for shading. I mean, if you have them, I'm sure many of you have fine liners already. I've had these for years, you guys. When I started coloring in Lost Ocean, I got these, and years they have lasted. These are like the best fine liners ever, for sure. Let me go in here and I show you. So there you go. So I'm going to show you another area where I did the fine liners, and that is right here in this area. Now I could have done it here like this. I did it with pencil and it took forever, but here I did it with fine liners. I covered the whole thing in a yellow watercolor, or you could do yellow water-based marker or whatever you have. I just did it with watercolor. And then I went in with two colors of fine liners. Let me get them. I don't even have the whole set of these. These two colors I went in and did. See, I actually missed a couple. Let me do a little bit here. See how I'm going on top of the brown a little bit? And it's just so much easier to shade little areas like this with the fine liner. It's like super quick. Oh, here I didn't do the second color. Here, I'll just show you. Oi! I hope I was in frame. Oh man. Okay, I'll edit it later and I'll see what I was in frame for that. But this is the colors that I used to do that. And I did it here too. So, the other, and I just keep them like, this is all I have. I guess I had more, but I ran out of those colors. I did get a couple of open stock at Michael's. I saw that they had. But yeah, like these are amazing, amazing, amazing. Especially the dark ones for shading. Like, let me show you the other ones I have. I got these a while ago and I did a swatch for them. These are the King Art Fine Line pens. And I did a swatch and I put it in here. So these are good too. They're not as good as the Staedtler, I think. But these aren't bad. I need to use these more. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that when it comes to small areas, you could really, and I also did see these little leaves. I did it with two fine liners, these two, and my neon gel pen. That's how I did these leaves right here. So yeah, you can see I'm starting to do them here too. So yeah, don't forget about your fine liners. Future Maya here. I wanted to show you guys something in addition to that from this page. And that is, if you look at if you rewind a little, you'll see this background. It was based with Inktense. And it was nice, but it was still kind of patchy and light. And then I went over it with actually the Faber-Castell Black Edition, because I just got those. But you can go over it with any pencil, doesn't matter. But go over it with pencil and you see the difference. This is much brighter and nicer. So that's what I was showing you in the Kanoko Gusa page, is that, you know, I could have based with Inktense and then you go with pencil on top and it's much quicker to do the pencil and easier. So I just wanted to show that, an example of that in this page as well. Okay, so the next clip I'm going to show you is where I went to a thrift store here in Southern California. It's kind of far from where I am now. It was a little closer to where I was before, but we did a field trip to a children's museum, so I went there as well because it's in the area. It's a thrift store that's all craft supplies. It's called Remainders, so I'm going to show you a clip and I'll show you what I got there. So here's the store, and I'm just walking in, showing you like a quick little view there. Those are my kids looking for stuff. They had a little tiny section for coloring books, so I looked through that. And here's the stuff I got as it relates to coloring, and you're going to see all those bags of pencils. I'm going to explain in a minute. I did find 2 coloring books. There was a Enchanted Forest that was basically new, and another one. So I did get those. And then these 9 bags of pencils, used pencils, they're all mixed. So what I got there is 9 packs of these. Now every green check is $1. So each bag of this is like $1. And I saw that there was some Prismacolors in here, so that's why I got, they're not all Prismacolors, there's a lot of Crayola and other cheaper brands, but there were some good pencils in here, so I got for $9 all of this, and I am going to either donate the rest or give it to my kids. So I'll open a couple, and then I'll show you some of the treasures that I found. So then I just proceeded to open like each bag, dump out all the pencils and go through each pencil and separate the Crayola from the Prismacolor and any other pencils that I thought might be like a good quality that I want to keep. So I had a paper underneath and I would scribble also to see like the colors and stuff. So I would just go through everything and then I'm going to show you at the end what the results were, and you won't believe it. Okay, so from 1 pack, okay, these are all the Crayolas. I separate all the cheaper pencils. This one, I'm not sure what it is, but it actually felt not bad, so I'm going to leave it on the side. But I only kept 1 Crayola because it was really creamy. But all these, you guys, are Prismacolor. Some are Scholars, but some are these are like antiques. Barrel Prismacolor. This is like an antique, you guys, and there's a couple of them. So I'm excited to check the other packs. This is also the older Prismacolor. There's also some Verithins. Look how many the Barrel Prismacolor were in that. I'm like shocked. This is the newer. This is how the new Prismacolor Premier looks like. But these are all old. They're like antiques. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then I also had, there's some short Prismacolors, which I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Here's another Verithin, Prismacolor Verithin, and then there's a bunch of these, which are the China markers. This is another Prismacolor Verithin, so there's a couple of those. And look at these, I have some antique Prismacolor, you could see it here. Wow. One Scholar, and then these China markers, which are awesome, they kind of go on everything. So I'm going to use for my mixed media craft, so I'm going to put that in a separate place. Barrel also. So there's some antique good stuff in here. So that was 1 pack, and then I'm going to open more and show you guys what else I found. Okay, so the final verdict here I'm going to show you. So first of all, look at, these are all new Prismacolors. Look at how many there were for $9, you guys. Each pack was $1, remember. These are all new Prismacolors. Look how many. I'm like shocked. Seriously shocked. What a good deal. So these are all the new ones. Then it gets better. Hold on. Then in this cup, I have a bunch of Verithins. Prismacolor Verithin. This is their line of like a harder pencil for fine detail. So it's not soft, but it's still a really good pencil. One Prismacolor watercolor white pencil and a couple of Scholars. I have maybe a couple of Scholars in here, maybe 2 or 3. Oh wait, I have like, let's see, 3. Yeah. So I've never tried those before. So far, they seem very, very soft. So that I got also in there. And then the best part are these antique Prismacolors. These are the old style. So these are all old and they're unsharpened. Most of these are unsharpened. I do have one. Look at this font of the Prismacolor. Very, very cool. But these are all, look how many of the, and they're unsharpened. Most of these are unsharpened. Like, it's crazy. So I totally scored with that, and I'm like really, really shocked. I have some of these in my actual set because the set that my dad gave me a long time ago, but this, I've never seen that font before. So yeah, there are the Barrel Prismacolor, huh? Very cool. So look, that was totally worth it. I mean, seriously, like, wow. Sorry I'm gushing, but that's like gold. Prismacolor is like gold. Okay. Then there was a bunch of short ones, which I added to my shorts collection. And I might do something with that. I'm not sure yet. Maybe like a craft or whatever. Then I put them all in here. This is just an antique thing that I got from the flea market. I like to go to the flea market once in a while. But I got a bunch of really good quality China markers, and these will write on anything, glass, like wood, everything. So this is amazing for my other crafts, my other mixed media crafts. And there was a couple of antique pencils, which personally I love. I like antiques. So that sits up there with like all my other like antique-y type. This is like my antique section for my other crafts. And a couple of medium-sized Prismacolors I will use. And this brand, I don't know what it is, but it's very good. Faber-Castell Color Ray. I think that's an old, also an antique. So there were a couple of those. Among all the pencils, they also had these Stabilo Trio pencils. I think they're children's, but the quality is actually pretty good. They're pretty pigmented, so I was really happy to get those too. And I love chunky big pencils, so I'm considering to get the whole set. But yeah, these were in there as well. And for us in the United States, that's really cool because we don't see Stabilo a lot in the United States. Another cool thing that was in the pencils is, look at this, you guys. Neon Red Prismacolor. This is a discontinued Prismacolor. It's a short pencil. 1037. And I love the color. Neon Red is like my favorite neon. So I'm keeping that in my little pencil container for the short pencils. But I will be using that. And this entire box are pencils that when I tried them, they were very good. So there's different brands in here. Artist Loft, I don't know. This is the old Crayola. And some of them are very, very good. There's Artist Loft Metallics. And some other, like this, the Color Ray, Faber-Castell. So all these pencils I tried out and they were good quality, good pigment. So I kept them. That's all of these, which is a lot. So this is all the rest of the pencils that I decided not to keep for myself. I'm going to give a bunch to my kids and to some friends, and maybe donate the rest. So that is the, after going through all the pencils. I also got 2 markers, alcohol markers, that because of the colors. I think it was like 25 cents or something like that each, or 50 cents. I got some antique thimbles, which I'm going to put in my... And the antique thimbles that I got there, I'm going to put in my... This is a sewing kit from the flea market. and that's for my other crafts. I'm a big antique lover, so I got, this was actually free, Where Women Create. This is just a bunch of craft rooms and stuff, so I thought that would be fun to look through when, you know, when you're in bed, to just flip through instead of being on your phone. A paper pack for my kids and me, probably I will use it. Very good prices. And I got this antique lumber crayon, which I'm going to use this box. At the flea market, they would have charged so much for this, and I think it was like $1 at that thrift store, so, or maybe less. So I am going to basically make something out of this with my other crafts. It's not related to coloring. So that is everything that I got at Remainders Thrift Store. I hope you enjoyed those clips. All these clips are kind of filmed over a few weeks. So started in Mother's Day, and now I'm at the beginning of June right now while I'm filming. But this video is going to air later. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it fun and interesting, and I hope you enjoy your coloring this month. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.